Welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, the host, the D&D Orphan, back today with another episode of the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. I am so excited to hop back into this wonderful, absolutely amazing campaign with my wonderful group of players. As always, before we do that, please, if you haven't already, make sure to tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. Make sure to smash that sub button. Join the Orphan Guild if you haven't already. It helps us more than you could ever imagine. And make sure to tap that like button and leave a comment down below about your favorite part of today's episode. And with that, let us now introduce our amazing players. At the top, and the craziest of all the people I know, we have the one, the only, Kareem.
Hi, I'm Kareem. I play Caleth, the Changeling Druid. I'm planning to go the Circle of Claw and Fang subclass.
From there, we have a killer unlike any other. The one, the only King.
I think you say killer, but hi, I'm King. I play Lion. He will be a monk of mercy, and he is a Gepetan.
From there, we have a player more tumultuous than any I have ever encountered before, always ready for action. The one, the only, Twisted.
Hi, I'm Twisted, and I'm playing Grevin, the Druid, Circle of the Shepherd.
And a new player who will be joining us here on this campaign, who is not quite in the scene yet, but will be introduced later in today's episode. We have the badass, the one, the only, Bless.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Bless, and today I'm going to be playing as a Warforged Artificer that's going into Armorer.
By the name of Samuel. And with that,
Yep.
we now hop into today's session, where we left off last week. Our group of heroes had finally heard the bells chime for the final event of the Carnival, the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch. Upon hearing the bells toll, Grevin, Lion, Corwin, and Valen, led by Burley, would all begin to make their way to the Big Top Extravaganza tent, where, upon arrival, Corwin and Valen would get so energized and so enthusiastic that they would begin to roughhousing a little too hard to the point where they got to take it seriously, throwing a punch that would be heard echoing through the carnival. Burley instantly snapping to attention as the head security officer would immediately turn around, march towards the two of them, and grab them by their shoulders, telling them that they were already told once violence is not acceptable at the carnival, and they now must leave, as he would pick them up and escort them to the exit, leaving Grevin and Lion to themselves to head to the tent. As you two see this, Lion and Grevin, what do you two do?
Yep, can't say I didn't see that one coming.
Lion just looks at it, shakes his head unapprovingly, and just keeps walking to the big tent.
And as you guys continue to make your way through the carnival, you hear the cheers of excitement, the roars of laughter, as the energy is at an all-time high. It's so... everyone has such wide smiles. Everyone is so energized and in the mood for this excitement and whimsy that children are damn near colliding into each other. Multiple times you almost have kids stumbling into you from just them running around so absent-mindedly, just having fun. And upon arriving to the tent, you guys find that standing outside the entrance of the Flaps, waiting for you, is your good friend Caleth, who has finally finished having their meeting with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Upon seeing each other, what do you all do?
Lion just waves. Hello, friend Caleb. How do you do?
Well, hello there, Lion and Grevin. I'm doing well.
It is time
Hopefully
to
your
crown the
business has been
monarch.
concluded.
Yes, my business has now been concluded.
Is it time to crown the monarch?
That is indeed the time I believe we are at.
As
I
you
wonder
all
what it would
you-
win.
as you all talk, you hear from coming inside the tents roars of laughter, clapping, and excitement.
It seems the ceremony is close. Shall we enter?
Sure.
Yes. Should I be leaving these guys outside, or?
Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Take them with you. As Caleb takes his staff and he parts the flaps of the tent, gesturing the two inside.
Okay.
And as you enter inside, holding open the flaps for them to enter in behind you, you all enter to find the carnival, the big top tent, more packed than you have seen it so far. Every other event you've encountered has been a shadow compared to this one, as every spot of the bleachers, from wall to wall of the tent, is completely packed. So much so that you're unable, by looking around, to find a seat. It seems you were all a little late. What do you all do?
Lion
Well-
just sort of. Oh, go ahead.
Well, it seems we are a bit late.
So I suppose we just stand?
That is what I usually do, so it's nothing new for me.
Ah, yes. Seems like we should stand. It does not bother me, but if either of you get tired, please let me know.
As always, I will.
As you all step further in to the tent, suddenly the lights cut off. Everything falls black. And then suddenly, in the very center of the tent, light shines. 1 second. Directly on the center of the tent, shining upon Mr. Light, who you've all met, Derlin, a displacer beast, who you all met at the Lost and Found, along with a man in plaid, with a top hat, little burly, stocky, tall as well as Mr. Light, with the same kind of dark skin, who you have never seen before. As the lights cut on to the center of the room, and everything falls to a dead hush, you see the lanky Mr. Light give a bow, gesturing to the crowd with his hands as everyone begins to roar. As he raises from his bow, looking to everyone, he takes a finger and places it in front of his lips, and everyone falls to a hushed quiet again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins and ghouls, slimes and slithers, I am so pleased and excited today to announce to you all our crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, as he begins to give a swift turn to the little circle thing behind him, which is a box, more of a cage, of golden butterflies, all fluttering around. And in the center of this cage, there is a crown. The butterflies sit atop of it. Some of them are flying around. They are clearly small enough to escape through the cage, yet for some reason they stay within its confines. As he walks up to this large circular pedestal, this large cage, he opens the door, and he begins to slowly put his hand inside. And he opens his palm, lays his hand flat, and a butterfly comes and flies, landing on his palm. As he grabs it softly, not to squish it, and he slowly pulls his hand out, and the cage door magically closes shut. He turns back to the crowd, looking to all of you, and he opens his hand, and the butterfly begins to hover right above his hand. looking to everyone, he says, "Now, before we crown the Witchlight monarch, you cannot have a king without a court now, can you? Ha ha ha! So, we will be giving out honorable mentions, smaller prizes and constellations to people who helped the environment of the carnival very much, but sadly did not put in quite enough effort to be crowned the monarch today. There will be 2 constellation prizes along with the crown itself. Now, for the first one, we have the Jack of Joy, the bouncer of Bubbles, the one and only Jack of the Witchlight Carnival will be, as he closes his hand on the butterfly, entirely crushing it this time. It turns to gold dust in his hand as he opens it and breathes the dust, and it blows into the sky. And the dust begins to coagulate, form together, until it becomes words floating in the air. You see the Jack of Joy, Grevin, as a spotlight shines down directly onto you, Grevin.
Oh. I look kind of surprised. I'm kind of looking around.
That's not quite. Hold on. Oops. That wasn't right at all.
Go ahead.
That was what I wanted to do. Make this 10 feet. Okay. There we go. As the light shines to you, and you are crowned the Jack of Joy, what do you do, Grevin?
We'll do like a little bow, like a little curtsy, and then my rat is going to start, like, my dog's going to start standing on his hind legs, and the rat's going to start doing somersaults on his head.
And as your animals begin to perform, you hear the crowd cheering out, "Wow! What? Look at that! I saw that guy earlier! Oh, I saw him in the races! He won with the snails!" And as everyone cheers for you, and Mr. Witch...
Now, since I still probably have a bunch of chili dogs, I'll start throwing chili dogs into the crowd.
As you throw chili dogs, some of them land with a plop onto the seats. Some people catch the chili dogs, and you hear them, "Whoa, yeah, food!" And people begin to shout down. One old lady gets her hair, it lands right in her hair. She's like, "Oh, the chili! Oh, tasty!" She takes a little scoop out of her hair and licks it off her fingers. As Mr. Light begins to bow, and he gestures his hand and arm out for you to come up to the stage.
Sorry, I was coughing there. What did you say?
Mr. Light bows to you. He outreaches his arm and hand, and he gestures for you to come to the stage.
Okay, I'll saunter on up to the stage with my animals.
And as you approach the stage and you walk up, and the animals hop up there with you, and everyone is cheering, clapping, crowd. Oh, Grevin, woo! The Jack of Joy, Grevin, woo! You approach Mr. Light as he turns to the rest of the crowd and he says, "Now, what is a Jack of Joy if he doesn't put on a little bit of show to entertain us all now, correct? I'm sure some of you had seen his performance earlier, but Grevin, would you please be so courteous as to perform for us once again with your miraculous troop of animals?"
Sure. So, yeah,
As
the dog...
He entirely steps out of the shine of the spotlight, disappearing into the darkness. Hold on, I gotta do something. The way these spotlights work are a little weird, so let me just remove light, move you in there, and then add light. Then move your animals, and then there you go. All right. As you step into the spotlight, the light that was following you cuts away, and the center stage light is all that remains. Mr. Light and Mr. Witch begin to disappear into the darkness, followed by the Displacer Beast, as you are left the center of attention on the stage. Grevin, please.
Okay. So, multiple things are going to happen. Of course, the dog and the mouse are going to keep doing their thing as they kind of the dog will start hopping around in a circle around me. I'll take some stones out of my pocket. So like 3 regular stones, but I'll cast magic stone on them so they start to glow with energy and whatnot.
Okay.
And then I'll start juggling those while my two birds, so like the owl and the raven, will start kind of doing an infinity sign above me, and then I'll have the dog and the mouse like doing their thing, jumping around me as I'm juggling these magic stones.
All right. Please make me an animal handling check at advantage, followed by a regular performance check.
Animal handling. That's a fucking 26.
Ooh. As you give the commands to your animals using your magic, they instantly and obediently, without fail, snap to attention and begin to perform with absolute elegance on their part. The rat standing atop the dog as he stands on his hind legs, standing on the rat's hind leg, and then the bird doing its circle 8 swoops down and it stands on the rat's hands on top. It's just amazing. It's like a totem of animals. And then we cut to you as you begin your juggling. As the bird swoops back and begins to do the circle 8, please now make your performance check.
Okay. I don't get advantage of this for casting magic stone.
The magic stone,
Because
while
now these are
does it give the stones like a hovering feature, or does it just make them colorful?
well, no, it's a weapon type thing. Well, you touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic. You or someone else can make a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles by throwing it, hurling it, sling. If thrown, the pebble has a range of 60 feet. If someone else attacks with a pebble, the attack adds your spellcasting modifier, blah, blah, blah.
If instead of juggling them, you say throw some targets into the air and then throw them, then I'll give you advantage on the performance check. But
Okay.
as
That's an
what you're
idea. That's
what
an
you're
idea. How about-
what you're currently doing
I will-
wouldn't fall for the advantage.
Okay, so I'll juggle a little bit, but then I'll kind of like, while I'm juggling, I'm going to druid craft some targets up in the air, like, let's say, some beautiful flowers. And then each stone lands in my hand, I'm going to throw it up at one of the flowers, and the flowers will then kind of like explode into like a little storm of petals.
Yeah. Now, since you're using what the spell is meant for, I'll give you advantage on that. So now make your performance check.
Okay. And what's my performance? Fucking not good.
Ooh, but with
It's a 19. All right.
hell yeah. So, and that's a flat 0 modifier, I'm guessing.
0 modifier, yeah.
That's what I figured. Okay. With a flat 19, though, is still plenty high as you juggle the stones. For a brief moment, juggling's a little bit different, but, you get the handle of it easily with the 19. And then as they land in your hand after juggling a few times, and then you druid craft with your mind these targets of flowers in the air, and you begin to fling the stones, foosh, 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 3 stones in perfect synchronicity, hitting each flower. What are the different colors of the flowers? Garvin. Hello? Anyone else hear me?
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
That's my bad. I didn't realize I was muted. Let's say red, purple, and white.
Okay. As the stones hit the flowers, they explode into flower petals just raining down onto the ground of red, white, and blue, I think you said? I think that's what you said. Oh, I already forgot the colors.
Is
Red, purple, white.
Red, purple, and white. As the colors explode and the flower petals rain down to the sky, rain down from the sky to the ground, covering the ground with so much color. You hear the crowd roar in excitement as you wrap up your show. What do you do? Your performance.
Well, so what I'm going to do is actually, as the petals are going down, I'm going to have the 2 birds start kind of flapping their wings to make kind of like an air gust type thing to start kind of like making the petals swirl and then cast out upon the audience.
And with a perfect finish, the birds creating a gust of air drafting through the entire tent. The flower petals scatter like a disco ball scattering light throughout the entire room until the entirety of the carnival tent is just full of purple, white, and red. It is gorgeous. And as this happens, the crowd erupts.
And splatters of chili.
And splatters of chili, of course. The crowd erupts in cheers and joy as Mr. Light steps back into the spotlight clapping vigorously. Bravo! Bravo! My fine boy, our Jack of Joy! I am very impressed. If you ever would like a job at the carnival, please take my card. As he pulls out a card from thin air, walking up to you, and he hands it to you.
Okay, I will gladly take the card. Well, thank you for the offer. I appreciate that. I'll
You
give it
s-
some consideration.
You look at the card, it's just blank. It's just a blank piece of paper. But you do sense magic on it.
I'm easily amused, so I think it's funny regardless.
Yeah. And also take a funny die for that chili joke. I forgot to say.
Nice.
As he claps and looks to you, he says, "Now, please make your way back to our luxury seating. I saw you and your friends didn't have any seats. Well, I don't think that'll be a problem for much longer." As he's like, snaps his fingers together, and a chair juts out of the ground, made of like just pure quartz. You see, it's like kind of like a royalty like throne, though
Yes.
a little smaller than your like a king's throne, as you are the Jack. And as this throne erupts from the ground, he gestures for you to go sit there.
Where is it? I can't.
You don't actually. There's nothing on the map. It's just theater of the mind for that.
Okay, yep. I will go sit down, and as I sit down, and my hands touch the armrests, I will druidcraft some kind of like vines that will eventually spring out some flowers of the same colors that I had used in the performance.
Okay. And as you make your way to your seat, a spotlight, though much dimmer and smaller than the center stage spotlight, snaps back onto you and continues to bathe you in a little bit of light. As you sit with your animals next to you upon your throne that slowly begins to grow with nature. As the light in the center stage begins to snap back on once more on Mr. Light. Wow, was that not amazing, ladies and gentlemen? What a show! What a show! Now, for our second constellation seat, our queen of mischief, our ambassador of angst, we have the one, the only, Calith! As Calith, a light, snaps to you the same as Grevins.
Calith will walk to the stage. Let me in.
Hold on, actually, I think I have a solution to that problem. Let me just take this, and I can
Let
just
me in.
I can make
He
it
feels an
a
invisible barrier and he just feels around.
I can make it a giant door. There you go. Now go inside. Yeah, there you go.
Kayla's performance is, hey, he's performing to be a mime.
Did you
Come on now.
did you accidentally go outside the circle again?
No, I'm here.
Okay, good. For me, it looked like you were outside. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right.
I can't go. I can't leave. I'm stuck.
As you
doing the mime thing where you have a barrier in front of you.
yeah.
That would be funny.
But Calith, as you approach, what do you do?
So while approaching, Calith will pull out. I'm modifying how the deck evolution works a little, but I hope it's okay.
Of course.
As he'll pull out 3 cards and he'll throw them in the air. The 3 cards that are thrown in the air summons respectively a adulterate dragon that flies around in the menagerie, spewing illusory fire down, not hitting the audience, but so it stops right over. Will be down the middle. Down on the left side, a wyvern will appear flying around. Also spewing acid. And then on the right side will appear, probably to those with knowledge of the Fae, the scariest of them all, a night hag. Cackling like a hag. Spewing promises of Tomorrowland and land never to be seen. for a very odd price, before all of them, from lassos going to Kayla's hand, are pulled in slowly, one by one, until they reach Kaelith and they disappear
All
in
right.
a burst of flowers in the colors of the Witchlight Carnival.
All right. Make me your first performance check at advantage.
I will. I have a lovely modifier with these. Let's hope the dice will the same as I will. 17.
17. You perform it not as elegantly as you had hoped it would come off. There was a little bit of,
Edge, yeah.
but it was still a very, very good performance. As Mr. Light claps, as you see quickly Mr. Witch and the Displacer Beast make their way out of the spotlight again. As Mr. Light continues to clap for you, he says, ladies and gentlemen, if that isn't our ambassador of angst, I don't know what is! Ha ha ha! Already pulling pranks, getting you all riled up. Caliph, that was quite the starting performance when I haven't even asked you to perform yet. Well, is that all you're going to be doing for us, or can I oblige you for a little more?
Well, I do have more, but I'm afraid that will scare the audience a bit too much.
I don't know. I think our audience can handle it. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Woo! You hear them all cheering. We can handle it. Let's go. Let's do it. Woo! As everyone's cheering, just begging for you to continue performing, as Mr. Light bows and he begins to step into the darkness.
Okay. Then for the actual performance, Caliph will he'll disappear from down here, reappear up on the wire.
Okay.
Using his Shadow Archive thing from Changeling. And then looking around into the crowd, he'll pick out some certain people that have, well, in this case, certain races, because if that's what I can transform into. And he'll slowly take off his mask when he looks to one, and his face will mirror their own.
Who do you
But
start with?
twisted. I start with... Fuck it, let's start with Emmy, because it's funny.
All right. As a spotlight shines down on a guest of the carnival. And as the spotlight shines down on this little elf, she's like, oh, what's going on? As she looks to you, what happens?
What she and everyone else sees in the spotlight is that Emmy's face and most of her appearance is completely mirrored, but twisted, horrid. It's more like a nightmare version of her, or what could have been if darkness had taken over.
She gasps. Everyone gasps in the crowd. Whoa, what is that? What kind of magic? As she's like, huh? She like feels on her face and she feels that everything's fine. She's like, oh. She laughs. She chuckles, grabbing her chest, feeling her heart beating.
Is she covered in stomach acid?
No, it was illusionary. It wasn't real.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I said if darkness had taken over, not if she was swallowed.
Oh my god.
And then we'll choose a random human in the crowd and mirror them, but this time you know the carnival masks that are happy and sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So while this human is clearly laughing and having fun, the one on stage seems to be worried, and it's the granny here baking, right?
Mhm,
so in
correct.
this case, her dough seems to be it seems to be almost consuming her, as it's crawling up her arms, and eventually it goes over the face. As we choose the next in the arena.
As she gasps, oh, as she begins to chuckle.
But this time, it's not the audience. it is a centaur that is very familiar to the carnival. Don't remember her name, but you know the centaur.
Cloppington?
Cloppington, that's right. Diana Cloppington, there we go. As
Okay.
what the audience sees on stage is what Cloppington would have been before. A horse and its fellow companion, a human. Just standing there.
Walking on a tightrope.
Walking on tightrope.
The horse is like balancing the best he can. He's like, he's a horse, of course.
And while he's standing there balancing, the horse falls.
No.
As so does Caliph. As he lands on the ground, he does a little trick in the air. As he lands on the ground, now himself again, as he bows for the audience.
For a minute, it's silent. And then you hear a child. That was awesome! And everyone begins to roar and cheer, clapping, banging their hands together. The entire audience erupts as Mr. Light steps back. Well, if we haven't had quite the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, please everyone give it up one last time for our Queen of Mischief, our Ambassador of Angst, Caliph, as he gestures and another seat shoots up next to Vadagar.
Vadagar? Huh?
I mean, Twisted.
Why am I in the crowd?
I mean, Greven. Fuck.
All
right.
As Caliph walks over, approaching the seat.
All right. Stepping onto the seat, you find that a spotlight shoots onto you the same way that it was it's doing for Greven next to you, and you are lit up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think it is finally time to crown our one and only Witchlight Monarch. Now, there were quite a few competitors for today's crown. A lot of good contestants, mighty fine people putting on quite a show. But I happened to witness something today absolutely magnificent. A performance upon dragonflies, unlike anything I have seen before. And, to say the least, it stole my heart and the spot. For today's Witchlight Monarch, I present to you all the King of the Carnival, the one, the only, Lion! As the final light shoots onto you, Lion. As the crowd all claps and roars, Lion! 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 What do?
Suddenly, Lion is very glad that he doesn't have a face and can't blush, but he is he's very much in mannequin mode for a second. And then he starts walking towards Mr. Light. And he's just absolutely confused as he reaches him.
And as you reach the center stage, and Mr. Light looks to you, he gives you a wide smile as he says, "Oh, cheer up, boy. I can see behind that porcelain face your confusion. Trust me, no one more here tonight deserves this than you. You've worked quite hard here for many, many years, and I'm very saddened that this is the first time you've got to experience the fun, as you say. But, as I said, there is no one I am more sure of," as he walks around back to the center of the stage to where the door for the cage is, and he opens it up. And as he opens it up, all the butterflies flood out into the room. They begin to explode into gold powder and dust, just raining down on the crowd, causing glitter and sparkles everywhere. So he grabs the crown and pulls it out. He turns to you and he says, "Now, are you ready?"
Just nods affirmatively.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby crown Lion the Carnival King, as he sets the crown on top of your head, and the crowd erupts in cheers. As he steps back, he says, "Now, please, give your adoring fans the show they deserve," as he disappears into the darkness.
Oh, as he sort of stands there a moment, Lion's clearly thinking, and he begins to speak. He says, ladies and gentlemen, I could not have done this without the adoring crowd that's here tonight and everyone who is here. Thank you for coming to our carnival. But I can't help but have noticed there's a performance we missed tonight. Can anyone guess what it is?
You hear the crowd murmuring, "Huh? What is he talking about? I don't know. Mommy, what's he talking about? Shh, quiet down, Timmy. He's going to tell us."
Lion sort of taps his chin or where his chin should be, and he's like, "Oh, that's right. You all haven't heard. Um, the one that served as our MC tonight, our master of ceremonies, Mr. Lights, is quite the dancer, I hear, and I do need a dance partner. So if everyone could help me shine some light on this situation, let's get him out here. Let there be light." And you start chanting that.
And as you start chanting, everyone else in the crowd slowly, "Let there be light, let there be light, let there be light, let there be light." And in a puff of smoke that appears out of nowhere directly next to you, you see Mr. Light standing right by your side as he looks to you and he says, "I've been summoned," as he gives a bow and everyone erupts in cheers once again.
He holds out his hand as he looks at him and says, "Shall we dance, Mr. Light?"
"Oh, yes, we shall," as he bows and he puts his hand out like the curtsy, and you take his hand. And how do you begin?
They begin to dance, but as they dance, the crowd would slowly but surely notice that the two of them are beginning to float and actually swirl around.
And as you begin to float dancing on air, what happens?
As he dances, Lion just sort of looks at Mr. Light and he's like, "Would you care to put on a light show while we dance?"
Of course, as he snaps his fingers and the spotlight above begins to become like a disco ball, changing from multicolored lights, beginning to shine around the room as you continue your elegant ball dance within the sky, floating through the tent as the multicolored lights rain down on you.
As the multicolored lights begin to rain, the tempo of the dance speeds up, and it sort of appears to be like they're trying to avoid the lights while dancing in tandem with each other.
As you elegantly weave and dance through the lights, just cascading perfectly under, bowing and dipping at the perfect moments for them to cascade over you, kept in perfect harmony with each other. Please make your first performance check at advantage.
Okay. He gets to use dexterity for performance, yes?
Correct.
Because he's a witchlight man. Alrighty. Let's hope the dice are kind to me as they were to everyone else.
The only reason I was saved was because I had a +3. What do you mean?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I was saved by a +3. That's the only reason I lived.
Oh no. Oh no, that's That's terrifying.
Would you go ahead and roll? Go ahead and roll.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. The level 1 proficiency bonus is what?
+2.
+2, yeah.
Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Here we go. So that's
Money, big money, big
+2.
money, no whammies.
He's proficient in performance.
Well,
So
+5.
that would be a +5. Yep. Come on.
19.
Oh!
19. Let's go.
Right. Your performance starts off elegantly with damn near precision and perfection. You pull off your dodge, dips, dives, and dodges as you cascade under these lights like a waterfall, managing to avoid the moon. How does your dance continue?
As the dance continue, he had sort of motion for light to make the light actually become like a single spotlight as they begin to wind down, and you would see the way they've been spinning will go clockwise, so it will flip and
Okay.
they will spin the opposite way as they begin to descend.
And as all of the lights gather to one, the multicolored rainbow swirling around you guys as you slowly begin to descend to the ground, the crowd still hushed. How do you finish?
Lion finishes by Lion finishes by descending slightly faster than light and holding light in the palm of his hand, almost like a cheerleading thing.
Like
He
the
holds
well,
light.
yeah, I get what you mean. And Mr. Light does the whole he puts his leg up in like the curve and he holds his arms out and everything as you land and he's held perfectly above you as you continue to spin in a circle just slightly and then you set him down and as you set him down the crowd erupts. Wow, wow, wowee! Don't I feel like the belle of the ball? That was quite a performance, Sir Lion. Our king of the carnival. Everyone, please, one more time, give it up for the one, the only, Lion. As everyone begins to chant one more time, Lion, 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 Lion. As the whole carnival goes absolutely fucking nuts. And as the crowning comes to an end, all of the lights in the carnival, in the tent, snap back to attention. As Mr. Light looks to you and says, "Well, that was something, wasn't it, my boy? Are you ready for business?"
Indeed, I am, Mr. Light.
Very well. Follow me. As he begins to click his heels and he looks to Grevin and Caliph and he calls to you both. Please join us in the back room, will you? As he makes his way into the back room.
Okay. Will do.
I'm just saying it's good that Caleb has a mask on because he is red with jealousy.
Don't you mean green with envy?
No, I mean red.
Oh,
It's blending into he's mad. He's red.
oh, he's angry. Okay.
He's not angry, he's mad, he's annoyed.
Oh, okay.
As you all enter the back room, you hear coming from behind you all, Palasha begins to sing. And as she begins to sing, you hear everyone beginning to exit the carnival tent. As the witchlight hands you hear begin to gesture to people, all right, everyone, it's time to leave. The carnival is done for the night. Please come back next time we're here in 8 years. And as you all three enter the tent, the back room, you see it is completely empty, other than you all, Mr. Light, and in the very back, tied to a chair, is the Crowling, the Kenku,
Thank you.
who you had all caught, Kettlestein, currently just sitting tied down to the chair. As you all enter, Mr. Light is currently facing Kettlestein, looking away from you all. Currently just silent.
Here's a question out of game. When we're in the back rooms, do the carnival effects fade?
No, it's all still Carnival.
Okay. All right. Lion would just approach Mr. Lightflynn.
All right. You approach him from behind as he turns around.
Getting kinky. A dance and now approaching him.
He turns around, he looks to you, and he says, "Ah, thank you all for joining me. And, of course, Mr. Witch, thank you for also making it." As you all turn around to see Mr. Witch is standing behind you in the doorway.
I will be disrobing since way back in the day I picked up an outfit from here to like blend it with a carnival, and I'll start taking it off and putting it back where,
Yeah.
returning it.
Yeah.
That's
Perfect.
what I'm doing.
Lion will just, again, it isn't shown, but Witch will just see Lion squint his eyes at him, not aggressively, just scrutinizing him almost. And he'll just say, "Hello, Mr. Witch."
Well, I guess it is finally time to handle this business. Is it not, Sir Lion?
It is.
Well, as you can all see, gesturing to the back, I have the Kenku, and I was informed of the events that happened at the Mystery Mine, so I'm sure you all have questions. I suppose I owe you answers. Please, ask away.
Not the mystery mine, the Hall of Illusions.
Hall of Illusions, that's what I meant, my bad.
Lion will just ask him straight up, "Why have you hidden this? Well, why did you not inform the security team and/or let me actually investigate when it was happening?"
You see, the complexities of that problem go deeper than you realize. For there are things at play you don't know of, Sir Lion. And Sir Caliph, of course, too. I'm sure
Is this how?
I'm sure you have noticed some strange things in the recent years of the carnival. People
You mean other than the people going missing?
and things going missing too. As I believe you both have had a problem with that. As Mr. Witch kind of
Yeah.
Mr. Light kind of looks down, kind of grabbing his back in the back of his neck.
Indeed.
Well,
Lion looks between the two of them. Yes.
well, you see, we may know more about the missing things than we let on. Though we do have an explanation. But it might not be a good one. As he kind of squints and he makes an awkward face.
How long?
So, around 100 years ago, right before you arrived at the Carnival, Lion,
Mm-hmm.
some events occurred. As you all know, this carnival is tied very heavily to the Feywild.
Mhm.
And that is because this carnival comes from the Feywild, specifically from a domain called Prismeer, run by an archfey known as Zablina. You see, this carnival was created by her, given to her Fey elf children as a way to mingle with the outside world. We happened to come across it in the where do Shadar-kai come from? I forget.
They
Shadowfall.
come from the
Shadow-
Shadowfall, yeah.
Shadow Realm?
Shadowfall,
Shadowfall.
Shadowfall.
So say
which is
Shadow
the
Realm?
opposite of the Feywild.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's-
Shadow Realm. What is this? Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, we're not.
Fucking-
We're not in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Shadowfell. All right. So as he explains, as you all can tell, we're not from the Feywild. We are from Shadowfell. The carnival happened to travel through Shadowfell a few hundred years ago, and we happened to make a deal or bet with the owner of this carnival to trade for a carnival we had ourselves within Shadowfell. Very, very abysmal, awful carnival. Mr. White, finally speaking, you hear grunting. Yeah, from the back.
Mr. White? Huh?
Mr. Witch!
Walter?
I said Mr. Witch!
No, you said Mr. White.
Did I say Mr. White? Goddamn, my dyslexia is
Yeah.
going crazy today. Holy shit.
Brother, you're thinking of the wrong series.
Oh my god, my dyslexia. No, it's because I mixed light and witch. White.
Yeah.
It's just,
No.
it's my dyslexia is fucked.
Walter! No, Walter!
Alright, take a funny die, Emmy. Caleb, fuck! Anyway,
Yo.
he continues to explain. So, we made a deal to trade carnivals until we come across each other once again, which, luckily, we have not. However, as I said, around 100 years ago, the Archfey who created the carnival went silent, stopped giving us information, and, among other things, we are no longer able to bring the carnival to Prismeer, which is very, very troublesome. Come to find out, the reason why we could not return to Prismeer, nor talk to Zablina, is because a group of witches may or may not have kidnapped her and taken over Prismeer. And in doing so, also technically have taken over the carnival and therefore own us. As he falls silent.
This group of witches they aren't they aren't a coven of hags, right? Surely not.
Their name is the Hourglass Coven of Hags.
And if I were to mention a random name like Scabatha Nightshade,
You might be speaking of one of the 3 hags who run the coven.
uh-huh.
And
And then I guess I'm assuming Bavloma Blightstraw is as well.
correct. That is one of the 3 as well. And to answer a question you have all asked me, they are the ones who have taken your belongings. You all entered the carnival by unlawful means, and because of our agreement with the coven, so that they leave us alone for the most part, well, your belongings were up for grabs. Sometimes they even take the whole person.
Is that what happened to Brood, I wonder? Do you know what happened to the dwarf that we were with that was also coming to
There was a
the carnival with us?
when I saw
His
you
name
all, when I saw you all exit the stands when you had first entered, it was just you 4. Yeah, it was 4.
So I would assume
Yeah.
I would assume then that the witches must have taken brood, if they've known to take whole people.
If what you're saying is that
The goblin.
yeah, and the goblin too. If what you're saying is that you traveled here with more people than you are currently here with, then yes, it is most likely that the witches have taken him as well. I am very sorry to you all that I allowed this to happen, but they kind of have us by the cojones.
Lion's just standing
Well,
there, and as Light says
Brood-
this.
Let's say Bruda did hire us originally to seek out Zablina and figure out what's happening in Prismeer.
Huh? Wait, you're saying this dwarf, he contracted you to come here specifically to search for Zablina?
Indeed, it seems that they know each other.
Oh, very, very strange. Well, if that's the case, then he looks to Mr. Witch. Mr. Witch shakes his head no. As Mr. Light turns back away and he says, I'm sorry, Witch, but I think it's the only choice we have. As Mr. Light begins to walk to the back corner of the room. And he grabs some stuff. Most of which
But
ha 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 ha.
Just out of curiosity, did we get anything for being the Jack, the Queen, and the King, or whatever?
Yes, that's what
So
I'm
do you-
doing. That's what I'm doing right now. Yep, that's what I'm looking at right now. What to give you guys?
also completely out of character. Brood was contracted by a old man. And then Brood contracted everyone else.
Yeah.
Brood himself wasn't in contact with Sibylla. Well,
Where
Duh.
is the freaking thing I'm looking for?
oh my god, we're late and you haven't. I'm joking.
Where the fuck are the prizes? Where's the prize table? Here we go. Okay, roll me a D8, both of you.
Yep. That's me and you, Grevin. Ooh, 8.
8. Hey, oh, you didn't get to experience this because you weren't here, Caliph. But they've encountered this before. Grevin and Lion, you both see Mr. Light pull out of this bag he's searching through a little tiny puppet wizard. You instantly recognize it as the puppet wizard who you all encountered before, who was there to stop someone from cheating. But this one is just a completely lifeless puppet.
Lion just chuckles.
As he walks over and he gives it to you, Kayla. You know what this you know what it does, right?
Yeah. I got a 7.
I'll go check. Yeah,
Okay.
I can find what it does myself.
Yeah. All right, you got a number 7. He
Yeah.
walks over to you, Grevin, and in his other hand, you see him holding a stuffed toy spider. He gives it to you and he says, "Here, this is your prize. Little magic item for you." Go ahead and
Is this an actual item, or
yes. No. You're just gonna have to add it to. You're just gonna have to write it out. It's a cuddly toy spider. Its information is as an action, you can stroke the spider to gain the effect of spider climb for 1 hour.
so it's like one of those like plushy clip-ons that you put on your backpack?
Yep.
Yes, yes. There can be some really cute pictures. I assume that this wizard has a name in the carnival.
The actual no, it's just Mr. Witch controls the puppets.
Great. Does the puppet have a name? What carnival are we at? It doesn't have a name.
Oh, that's the
I'm
it's,
pretty
it's
sure
the witch.
Is it
Yeah,
the
the
same
witch.
glove puppet?
Yeah, it's the witch puppet. Yeah, glove puppet, witch puppet.
It's the glove. Yeah,
Which
because I got one of those as well.
puppet? Thank you.
So glove puppet, as an action, you can use minor illusion.
Yeah, I know.
You only have
I
3
know.
uses. Yeah.
Okay.
I know what it does. It was more.
And then finally, he walks over to Lion, and he says, "Well, Lion, I'm sure you know you sadly can't keep that crown, but I can give you this instead," as he takes it off your head, and he puts over your neck a necklace, a golden necklace, with a golden butterfly attached to the end of it. Are you ready for the information on this necklace?
Yes.
Okay.
I can
This-
also copy paste it and post it in
this-
the chat.
Is the charm of the monarch. You can sprout a pair of beautiful butterfly wings. As long as you have wings, you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed, and you gain a +5 bonus to all charisma-based ability checks. These effects last for 1 hour. After you use the charm 3 times, it vanishes.
The
You just gave
Okay.
you just gave the monk flying speed.
monk already had flying speed.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Redundancy is good sometimes.
If needed, I can post the infomercial in the Friday's chat. If you want to copy paste it onto an item.
Why did those blend together? Okay. What about our golden tickets?
Ah, if you would like to redeem those, you can do so now, as he snaps his fingers and a toy box, appears right in front of him with a little opening where you can enter your tickets.
Mm.
All right. So I have 5 tickets altogether, but 2 are special tickets.
Okay.
So this is for the regular tickets.
This is for both. So if you want, which one do you want to start with? Do you want to start with your regular or special tickets?
Well, because I have the tickets that you gave me said a special prize of my choice.
Yes, I know. It's from the. I
Yeah,
just
okay.
tell you the list of the D8 list, and you get to choose.
Gotcha. So I'll start with the regular tickets, so the 3 regular tickets.
All right, roll 3 D8s.
D8, D8,
As
D8.
Revan is putting his
So I got a
tickets
4,
in-
5, and a 6.
Okay. You are given for your 4. As you slide the ticket in, the toy box opens, and you find inside a bottle of wine. Upon pulling the bottle of wine out, you hear Mr. Light tell you, "Ah, that is Witchlight wine. When you uncork it, you'll be able to hear the calliope music of our carnival until it's emptied of its wine."
Produces carnival music until drank.
Until the bottle is empty. For your 5, as the box...
So wait, hold on. Just as I'm writing this, so it produces carnival music until the bottle's empty. So it's
I can
Until
copy
the
paste
bottle's
them
empty.
into the chat. Yeah.
Correct.
now can I also just recork it?
Yes,
Yeah.
So if I don't drink it, I just have forever music. in a
Correct.
Jukebox.
Yeah.
okay. For your 5, you are given, as the box closes and you put in your next ticket, it shoots open, and inside you find a replica unicorn horn that is filled with candy. Exactly 5 pieces of candy, and upon eating a piece of candy, you are given a short rest.
Oh. You buffed this one.
Yeah, it's so boring. It's just candy. It's so lame. And a short rest is nowhere near as good as a long rest, so I didn't want to be too crazy.
We have a monk in the party.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's only 5, and once the 5 are gone, then it's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's still. Oh, where in a fight he uses an
Unicorn.
action to
So
eat
5
1 piece of candy, he's suddenly full.
Okay. So 5 pieces of candy that will provide a short rest.
Correct. Each piece provides a short rest, and then finally, your
This
6.
is an action to eat it, or
Yes, an action to eat. And then your final one is you get a bottle of single application face paint. As an action, when you put it on or when you apply it to another creature.
sorry, I was gonna say, hold on a second. I'm still writing down the candy one.
Okay.
5 out of 5 candies. Action to eat provides short rest.
Those that I can copy paste, I will also copy paste into the Friday chat. So
Okay.
if you
And this
miss
last one is
something,
sorry. I'm ready now.
All right. It is a single application face paint. As an action, when you apply it to yourself or another creature, they gain the benefits of disguise self. Lasts for 1 hour.
Single use.
Single use. Yep.
Action to disguise self for 1 hour. Okay.
All right.
All right. So now the special tickets.
All right. So, here are your options. You can choose from the trinket table, which they are literally just trinkets. There's like stuff like
100.
there's 100 total. You'll have to roll for the trinket, but it can be anything from 100-sided die to a weak magnetic wand, tiny book of fairy tales, petrified robin's egg. There's a whole shit ton of stuff.
It's a lot of fun stuff.
Or
Is there anything useful on it?
No,
the like weak magnetic wand, kinda. There's some stuff that's
there's
kinda-
nothing that's actually really useful, but the trinkets will have a different use than you can think of right now later.
Yeah. But other than that, there's also a wooden wand containing 8 charges. As an action, it casts prestidigitation. It does not recharge. You also could choose a packet of pixie dust. You could do another bottle of wine, another unicorn horn, or another thing of magic face paint, another spider, or another wizard.
Packet of pixie dust.
Yep.
What's
You
that do?
remember what we had in the Pixie Kingdom?
Let you fly and shit.
Yeah, it lets you fly.
So what? Can you just read it real quick, just so?
As an action,
Pixie
you
dust.
cast you sprinkle the dust on yourself or another creature within 5 feet. The recipient gains a flying speed of 30 feet for
And the
1
ability
minute.
to hover.
Yeah, for 1 minute.
If the
And
creature-
he said it's a packet. So how much of it is?
1 use.
it's one use. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not. All right.
A small packet holds enough pixie dust for one use.
Oh, no. Well, I guess I'll take some pixie dust.
Okay, so you use one of your tickets to take a packet of pixie dust. Okay, that is an actual item too.
Yes.
Yep. I already had one of the items. I just didn't know if it was different from the one I already had.
Okay, and then for your second,
But
want to roll in the trinket table?
well, you said there's nothing like useful in there. There's no like magical items or anything. It's just random
Yeah.
trinkets.
There's
I already
nothing
got-
that would seem useful right now.
I will let you take one of those then. I will.
I don't have any tickets.
We'll take. I suppose I'll take another unicorn horn.
Okay, and you take a second unicorn horn. Okay, all right. Lion, you also have some tickets. Would you like to redeem them? Lion, buddy,
He's dead.
you're muted, by the way, Lion.
Yes, I will redeem 3 of them. So
Yes.
I'll leave 1 and take out 4, I think.
All right, you have 4 total. You're using 3.
Is
You have-
there any reason to not redeem them?
No. I think just
Oh.
redeem them.
Okay. All right, Lion, do you have any special, or are they all regular?
I think they're all just regular.
Okay, roll 4d8 then.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. So I have to redeem all 4?
I mean, otherwise you're not going to be able to redeem it later on because you don't come back to the carnival.
Yeah, but who said I had to? Okay.
Oh, if you don't want to redeem it, you don't have to. Just roll 3 then. That's fine. You can keep a spare ticket.
You can be
Okay.
special.
For nostalgia. For nostalgia.
He works here.
I got 2 3s and a 5.
2 3s and a 5. Okay. You get 2 packets of pixie dust, and you get a unicorn horn full of stamina giving candy.
Okay.
2 packets of
Not
pixie
good.
dust and 1 unicorn horn with 5 short rest candies.
Okay.
All right. And with that, that is all of the prizes claimed. As you step back away from the box disappears into the ground as Mr. Light looks to all of you and says, "All right, well, now that I know what I know, and now that the carnival is finally concluded."
Wait, didn't I win? I won 1 with the Cyclops, I think.
So do you want to use it?
Yeah, I want to use it.
Okay. Go and roll D8.
See, yes, I'm really hoping for a 1 because those trinkets are funny. No. It's fine.
What'd you get?
A 7.
7. You get the toy spider.
Yay.
Okay. Well, now that we know what we know, and the carnival is finally concluded, and I feel like it should be safe for me to tell you all, there is a way into Prismeer. A Fey crossing point, which I assume is what you're all here looking for, if this dwarf fellow brought you here to find Zablina. I and my partner know where this crossing point is. We will be more than happy to tell you if you can promise us you can handle this situation and return Zablina to her rightful throne.
Is it in the Hall of Illusions?
How'd you know? Oh, right. Yes, the gnome
Yeah.
the gnome went missing. I remember. That's my bad.
Oh, do you know? Oh no!
Like, we know where it is. We just need you to unlock it.
Oh, right, the password. Oh, very well. The password to get in is... What the fuck is this password?
Mate, Lion, where are you going?
Where's this password again? This password is...
I don't think it's written down. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm pretty sure it's not written down.
Here we go. Yep, right here we go. The password to enter in is a rhyme. As such, hither, thither, here
Oh,
and
yeah.
there, wander yonder, show me where. Upon repeating it, the glass will open up to a portal, and you can all step inside. Though I warn you, Prismeer is a dangerous place, with the Hourglass Coven ruling it. Expect the unexpected. Now!
Yes, well, perhaps someone should tell the Hourglass Coven that their time is up.
Ha ha ha, I see
Hold
what
on.
you did there, Lion. Take a funny die. Well,
Little bit.
if you would please excuse us, me and Witch have some cleaning to do before it's time to pack up the carnival. Head to the Hall of Illusions as soon as you can, and we wish you the best of luck. Witch?
Delight, before you go,
Yes, Lion?
Lion will switch to Sylvan as he says what he says next. I don't know if anyone else speaks it.
I know
here, but
Sylvan.
Sure, I do.
wow, cool. He'll just speak it because I don't know. It's more natural to him. He'll just tell Mr. Light. He'll say, "I've served this carnival for 100 years, and for 100 years you've kept this from me. When I get back, we will speak of this."
That is fair, and I am sorry, Sir Lion, but I didn't think alone you could handle it. But now that you have some fantastic friends, I believe it is time for you to journey and reclaim what is rightfully yours. Now, if you will please excuse me and Mr. Witch. Mr. Witch, as he nods his head, and they both gather together, and they leave.
Wait a minute before you go.
Oh, okay, once again, yep. Caleb?
I'm taking it as you expect me to go with them.
His 3/4 of his body is out of the door. His head's that's all that's left. He's like kind of like leaning sideways. Yep. You get the idea. You're my lovely trusted assistant. Also, they stole your stuff too. I figure you want it back. As he ducks and he disappears.
Careless size. Damn you, Perry the Platypus.
What a
Mr. Light the Clown.
Oh my god. So, as you all three look to each other, the Kenku still sitting tied up in the back of the room.
I turned to the king.
Did anyone tell us what the deal with the Kenku was?
Yeah, no, they just have this got tied up.
They don't know what the deal with the Kenku is. They figured you'd talk to him.
Yeah, so I turned to Kettle Steam. So, Kettle Steam, what about you?
Well, Squawk, now that I know some of the details, Squawk, I feel a little more at ease. I don't know, to be honest. I can't go into Prismeer, and I'm also trying to find what happened to Zablina. So, the fact that you're all trying to help her as well puts me at ease. So I guess all I could say is the best of luck with your adventures, and please, return my master to safety.
Now, I have just one question. You're a warlock, right?
Correct.
Which means you made a deal with Sibylla. So, can you not enter Prismeer, or can you not willingly enter?
Fucking.
This is where I think you just have to improvise. It's not written anywhere.
It's not, son of a bitch.
No.
Oh, you ask me the questions that I can't just figure out? Fucking asshole. Okay.
This is me trying to get an NPC. Sure, it'll be through force, but I'll get the NPC.
Oh, you want a DM NPC now, don't you? You want a DM NPC now, huh? I see you, little fucker. I see you, little. Oh, come on! You couldn't even recruit that guy. You couldn't even go for him. Really, crazy guy with the 3 arms and legs. He'd be so much more fun as a DM NPC.
Well, they're busy packing down, but yeah, we can go for that guy if you want.
Hey,
Wait.
oh God, what's going on in here? I just came to get my glasses. What's happening?
You wanting a ride to the Feywild?
The Feywild?
Hey, no.
Oh, you don't.
No one.
Lion, go ahead.
Lion's just like, wait a minute. No one's making any unilateral decisions. And he looks to Kettlestein and he's like, friend Kettlestein, why are you tied up?
Because that's what Burley did to me. He said I had to stay here, and I wasn't to be trusted alone, so he tied me up. And as for Prismeer, as far as I know, simply cannot enter it. At all.
Okay, well, I'm gonna untie you, and we should probably get to the Feywild and let the Carnival workers do what they need to do, friend Caleb, because the Feywild is a dangerous place, as Mr. Lights stated, and I will not have any of my coworkers in danger because you asked if they wanted to come to the Feywild.
Wait, broski's Lion. Actually, I don't know if you can tell, but looking at me, I'm definitely not from this place. Actually, I think I'm from the Feywild myself, but I woke up here as a puppy just a long time ago. I kind of want to see what my homeworld could be like, if it even is my homeworld.
Why not?
Wait, here's an important question. Has the Carnival ever cycled through the Feywild?
No, they can't enter. They can't enter.
They have, but not in the past 100 years. In the past 100 years, they can no longer enter. Before that, they did, and that's probably where he came from. He probably hitchhiked. He unknowingly was left with the Carnival as a puppy, and then
Forgot him.
Yeah, they forgot him or something, and then he grew up in the Carnival.
That explains
He looks at Caleb and he's like, friend Caleb, anyone you invite is your responsibility. Do not let anyone die.
I'm not planning to.
Don't worry, no one can hit these 3 toes. And then he taps his 3 legs. He's doing like a little dance.
Just something that Caliph, the way Caliph said that. I want to insight checker.
Go ahead. Caliph, go ahead and roll deception against his insight.
I wasn't
Well, would it
lying.
be persuasion
though.
or deception?
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
wasn't
If you're not lying, then you're good.
I mean, he can roll, but unless he rolls like a nat 1, he'll believe it.
All right.
Oh, so fucking 13.
Yeah. You could tell Caleb's
yeah,
being
I'm
genuine.
not lying.
Yeah, Caleb's being genuine.
I'm not planning to. Look, just because I, the
way
player,
you
am
said
weird
it.
when I say that, it doesn't mean Caleb said it that way.
Whoa,
Lion just shakes
dudes.
his head while they look and walks out to go to the Hall of Illusions.
All right. I'm sensing some major hostility, so I'm going to go with Lion. Lead the way, buddy boy.
I turn to Kettle's theme. I think I'll let Burnley take this. As I just walk out.
What?
I'm not
Wait,
untying that
wait.
key.
Wait, no, God damn it.
Yeah, Lion untied him.
Oh, you untie him?
Yes, he untied him before he left.
Oh, okay. Caleb reties him up.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Wait, fucking shit. I should have got up.
Bye bye. Yep.
Why did you tie him up? Isn't he looking for Sablina as well?
He can't go.
He can't enter.
He can't actually go.
He
to
can't
Prismeer.
enter, and he was still rowdy in the carnival. I'm sure Mr. Witch and Mr. Light have something planned for him.
I'll walk over. Well, I'm not the one who tied you up. It's probably not for me to untie you. But, I'll feed him a good berry.
I knew it. I fucking. You put out the good berry. The Kenku looks at you and then eats the good berry.
Actually, that is funny. Kaelin's gonna see that, and he's just gonna right at the door drop 10 good berries. So all 10 that he can summon with one use, just drop them there. Just watch the bird suffer.
His eyes widen, staring. Fucking see him begin to violently shake in the chair, trying to
Wait,
pull.
what are you doing?
I'm dropping 10 good berries on the floor.
Teasing him.
Oh.
But he's
This is
full for
Kaelin's
24 hours, so.
But he
Yeah.
still wants them.
He still wants them.
As you
That's
all exit.
That's an awfully rude thing to do, Caleb.
Well, he disrespected the carnival.
I mean, not to get on your bad side.
Whoa, dude, yeah, you're cutthroat.
You learn a thing or two when you learn to change your demeanor to fit the surroundings.
All right.
I'll roll a sleight of hand real quick, actually.
My passive
Against
perception
Caleb.
15.
Against your passive perception is 13k, so it's sleight
15.
of hand. It's probably. What is it? Not good. D20. It's a 15.
Meets it, beats
me-
it. Meets
Yeah.
it, beats it.
Well, I'm being sly about it, but you'll see like my rat hops off the dog real quick and then scutters over to the good berries and starts trying to bring them over to the Kenku.
See, that's
Obviously
funny.
trying to be tricky about it, but you do notice.
Yeah.
that.
No. He meets your perception, your passive perception,
Yeah,
so he beats
so he
you.
sees it.
No,
He sees it out of the corner of his eye, yeah.
You meet his passive perception, so you beat it. Meets it, beats it.
Oh, so he has no idea.
No, so he
Okay,
doesn't know.
perfect.
He
Okay.
just barely doesn't notice. Just barely doesn't notice. Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, no, if your passive perception is 15 and he rolled a 15, meets it, beats it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you have no idea I'm
your-
doing this.
Yeah, your rat brings over
If I had
the good
actively
berries.
rolled perception and hit
Yeah.
15, then
Then, yes,
It-
that's
I
when it actually, yeah, when you're going against
Well,
perception.
that would be contested. I
That's
said
a
that
con-
would be contested. Oh, I have to re-roll.
No, you're good. He's not doing that, so you're
Yeah.
good. But yeah. All right. As you guys all exit the big top, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and I'm going to take a dab. Not taking a full twisted. Do you have to let your dogs out?
I did that before we started.
So we're good. Okay. Yeah. No one go anywhere. I'm literally just taking a dab, and we're gonna get right back into it.
who let the dogs out? Twisted, twisted, twisted. Fuck, that's such an old song.
A-I-O.
God.
I don't know the actual lyrics. I just know it goes A-E-I-O.
I don't remember the lyrics either.
I just know it
It's
goes
who let the dogs
A-E-I-O.
out and then barking and then I don't know.
It becomes like
Oh,
a
it's
kind of like
cool.
a yeah.
Yeah.
So I really have no idea what I'm going to end up doing with this fucking ticket that I have in my inventory.
Why did you keep it?
It's called a light ticket. I have one free meeting with the carnival owners.
That probably just got consumed, no?
No,
Nope.
you
I didn't use it.
it literally
Oh.
says it's a magic item that lets you have one free meeting with the carnival owners. Does not say you have to go to them. You can literally use that at any time.
Oh, that's
what I was thinking.
hilarious.
Be in trouble and just kind of summon them over to us.
I don't think they're gonna be able to do anything if we're fighting the hags.
who
I'm
knows?
gonna be real.
No, it's definitely more of like an info, like if you need info in like the
Yeah.
time of need, or
That's what I figured.
because also it's gonna be like the Star Wars hologram. You know, the when people talk to each other, they're not gonna actually be there. It'll just be like an illusion of them.
I'm looking at a passage and I'm interested in how you're gonna incorporate that, so I'm gonna send it to you just
Go
in
ahead.
case you forgot.
Wait, when the who now?
He's talking about.
Yeah. And this.
Quick question, my carnival ticket that I have didn't get consumed, right?
No, you still have that one.
This
Good.
This is what it says right before, and then the purple passage.
Yeah, got you. All right. As you all leave the big top tent and begin to make your way to the Hall of Illusions.
Nah, let's end it here. I feel like it's fine.
You make your way in.
I'm
You
gonna
now see the carnival is damn near bare bones empty as the sun is beginning to rise.
Is it beating to rise? So like it's a new day.
Yes.
Yes.
The
The
midnight.
carnival
So,
lasts for 8 hours.
my extra animals disappear.
And as the sun rises, you see large portions of the carnival begin to disappear, being sucked into the air, almost the tents being disapparated and disassembled in an instant and being sucked into the big top. It starts all the way at the feasting orchard and slowly is making its way. So you hurry and make your way, all three of you, into the Hall of Illusions, finding the carnival now completely empty. All of the workers either in the staff area or packing up their personal belongings. Running inside the Hall of Illusions, you guys make your way to the very, very back, the single mirror where things had gone awry. Looking at the mirror, what do you guys do?
Before we do anything, can I roll? I don't even know what I would roll. I guess a history check to see if I remember anything about the Feywild. Because out of character, I want to tell everyone something, but I don't want it to be too metagamey.
If you feel like it's going to be too metagamey, I'd say just keep it to yourself and wait till you can find a way to incorporate it in character. Okay.
Okay, it's like general knowledge of the Feywild, though. That's why I was asking about the history check.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm playing a Fey character,
See,
so if it's what
it's
I'm thinking about.
Biggest thing is that you got to remember the Feywild is a lot like Earth, right? Earth exists and you know about it, but that doesn't mean you know about what's going on in Uganda. It doesn't mean you know what's going on in fucking Uruguay. Like you're
No.
like
This is about the Feywild in general, and not specifically Prismeer.
so yeah. If it's
Yeah.
about the okay, so then yeah, you can say it. If it's general Feywild information, then yeah, what's up?
Okay, if that's the case, Lime will just tell everyone before we enter. Everyone, we should go by no one because names have power in the Feywild.
Oh yes. Everyone, yeah, that's everyone in
Yeah,
the D&D
that's all
world
I'm saying.
fucking knows that. Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's info number one. That's info number one. Even the peasants, when they're asked for their name, will be like,
what
yeah,
are you?
not today. And then the Fae will be like,
Not
you
today."
got me.
You got me.
You caught me. Yeah, I'll fucking get your soul
So-
tomorrow.
So should we create aliases then?
No, we shouldn't respond to anything, so we should be no one.
Yes, names, even if it's not your real name, if you identify as it, you give it power, and therefore they can steal your fucking soul with it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well-
You literally have to go by no name, like not even no name, just like yeah.
So let me guess. That guy in the Whispers of Abyss campaign that can't say his name, is he from the Feywild?
There's my camera. There it is. He's not from the Feywild, but hey, let's figure out. Let's say you might have figured out a reason why his name is a big deal. Hey, good knowledge there. Good piecing that together, Twisted. I was surprised no one in the group figured that out already, because I figured someone in the group would know a little bit about the Feywild, the fact that names are a big deal. And,
I've not met the guy who doesn't have a name, but I would have caught that instantly. 'cause
Yeah.
I fucking love the Feywild.
Yeah, but yeah, as you guys look at the mirror, what do you all do?
Lion scrubs off his face plates, so he legitimately has no face now.
I am back to looking. I'm looking all the way back in our DMs for the fucking old Caliph. There we go.
Jesus, right? You're switching to Jesus mode?
Yeah, the fucking Jesus image. Oh my god, I just realized it's actually Victor from Arcane. Oh my god.
Hold on, I don't have that. I don't have this.
I'll resend it. I'll resend it.
Repost the new version. Yeah.
There we go.
Save image.
Oh my god, that was so far back. God. I still remember the original one it gave me. It was just straight up fucking Jesus, and I was like, huh. No, alright, I'll forward it to this one, but it just straight up. I asked the AI, it just straight up gave me Jesus. Campaign Fridays. There we go.
Okay.
I've reposted it in Campaign
Download
Fridays.
that. Let me go ahead and change out your image.
And I just prompted a druid in the forest, by the way, and it gave me Jesus.
Okay.
There we go.
As you disrobe, Caliph, you remove your mask, you remove your carnival attire, revealing your true clothes underneath. And
True and true.
do you want to post the image?
I'll post the actual image that I am currently in. Yes.
But wait, I know. Isn't this though like the face that you think is your real one? I thought this was like the one that you like. Isn't this
no,
like what you
this is
think to
just
be your real identity?
No, this is just the pretext of what he has when he's not in costume.
Okay.
I'll go back and edit Kayla's story.
Okay. All right. So everyone, if you guys want to check the chat and Discord, Caliph is posting a new character image.
Yeah, I'll just have to post it normally. There we go. In the characters chat.
All right. Are we ready to continue? Everyone?
Yes, I am.
All right. Bless. You ready, buddy? You're about to get your introduction. Bless?
Dead.
Yo. Shoot him a message. He might be busy. All right. Well, in the meantime, as you all look to the mirror, who says the words?
Lion will step forward and recite the words.
You remember the words?
I have to remember the words exactly because you're asking the wrong human being.
Caleb remembers them if you need. AKA, I
No.
have the fucking sheet up. I have the
Exactly.
thing
I was gonna say you probably have the goddamn sheet up.
Well, yeah, I DM the campaign. I had to remember
Yeah,
this.
oh well, yeah. You go ahead.
So Caleb would step forward beside Lion and say, "Everything you seek and more lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through, then stand in front of." Wait, no. There, the rhyme. There we go.
Yeah.
Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
And as you say this, you see the mirror begin to swirl with magic, whirling around until the entire thing lights up in a bright blue color. As the portal opens before you, and you're able to step through.
Caleb goes through in Jesus form,
All right.
Victor form. Wee.
Caleb
It
steps
really
in, and you
is.
disappear into the magic. Grevin, Lion, you both see Caleb step through. What do you guys do?
Yep, I'll step through as well.
All right. Grevin, you follow in behind Caleb. Lastly, Lion. As you stand there, ready to step through the portal, you hear from behind you the faint whispers of Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. You hear Mr. Witch tell you, mind the rule of 3, future, present, and past. And then Mr. Light says, find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last. And as you step through the portal, you are sucked into the magic. Your body begins to distort and stretch, stringing like spaghetti as you're eviscerated and put back together time and time again. You all feel the ripping and shredding of multiversal transfer and teleportation. Until you are left suddenly finding yourself falling. But when you open your eyes, you see that in reality, you are just lying on the ground.
I've been
Welcome.
falling for 30 minutes.
Welcome to Hither. As you all awaken, opening your eyes, you look around to find the area is much like a swamp. Plants overgrown, water filling the environment, marshy grasslands stretching on as far as the eye can see. Where the fuck? I'm trying to find where it says you guys start on the map, but I have no idea.
Down here by where it says Queensway.
Okay, thank you.
The mushrooms are on the map and the balloon and
There we go.
well, we start here, on top of the bridge.
Oh, okay, cool. It doesn't fucking... Where does it tell me to start from?
It's hidden like really early.
Yeah, I literally don't even... Well, it's a good thing we're not going to be actually continuing to
It's down by the arrival in hither thing. It's really far down.
What?
Yep.
Oh my god! That's so far down.
Yes.
Thank you, because I would have never fucking seen
You're
that.
welcome.
Holy fucking
You're
shit.
welcome.
Yeah, I would have never
This
seen
module
that.
is written really weird with a lot of pre-lore and prep work that you never get to introduce your players to.
Yeah, I'm like, it's telling me a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't need to know this right now. I don't need to know this right now. I don't need to... Where the fuck? I need to
My
start.
players will never
Why,
get
I need to
ask
start.
this.
I know, I need to start.
Yeah.
Where the... Whoa, duh, here it is, all the way down here. Okay. As you all open your eyes, you find you stand at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a hazy twilight sky. The causeway, which is built from pale stones that glow faintly from within. towers over the surrounding landscape, but large sections have crumbled away. The part that remains in place are separated by large gaps where portions have collapsed. A fog-shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and up from its murk wafts the smell of rotting plants. Also rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds. You find yourself standing atop this essentially makeshift highway. What do you all do?
I look around for random people.
Lion begins walking.
I'm I'm gonna look around and just look to see if I see anything that might be considered like a threat. Like just try to make sure that because we just popped up in the middle of nowhere, so we're safe in the current spot that we are.
Scratch that. Lion will use his boots of flying and try to like fly up and get some recon on the area, see if he spots anything or anyone.
Okay. As you fly up into the air, beginning to search around, you see...
Shall I roll perception?
No, I'm going to go off your passive perception.
Okay.
You see...
And then what about myself as well?
do you want to roll? Do you want to
Since
just go off your passive or roll?
Well, my passive's 17. Yeah.
Yeah, so going off both of your passives, you guys see in the swamp in front of you, down in the distance, the brustling and moving of plants. The plants are so tall that you can't see what's moving in them, but there's something walking along the waterway.
We can see movement, but we don't know we can't see what it is.
Yes, you just see the grass like moving around.
Lion will use his boots to fly closer to whatever this thing is.
Okay. So you slowly descend the Queen's Way, floating down about a good 100, 200 feet to the ground of the swamp. As you float above the swamp, you see that the grass is about 20 feet tall, overgrown as all hell. To descend any further to try to touch the ground, you will have to enter the grass.
Hmm. Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
All right. You slowly begin to descend into the grass, disappearing from the sight of the rest of your party and becoming another shambling figure. As Grevin and Calith, you see Lion do this. You begin to see the grass moving around, slowly going closer to where the grass is moving over here. However, while Lion is moving, you've noticed that the grass shifting along the water has stopped.
That's probably not a good sign. I really don't think he should have went down there by himself, but who am I to tell people what to do?
He can take care of
I'm gonna
himself.
go, and I'll keep an eye on me, will you? And I'm gonna use Krovax's eyes, and I'm gonna go and start doing some more investigation through Krovax.
Okay. And Calith, what are you doing?
I'm looking for strangers on the bridge.
Oh, strangers on the bridge. I didn't hear you say on the bridge. My bad. Looking on the bridge.
The module doesn't say anything. I'm trying to figure out if the bless is here.
Oh no, he's not. I wonder what figure is moving around in the grass. That's what. And
Is Bless here though? Did he come back?
Bless, are you here, buddy? Bless, you here, buddy? I think he might have fallen asleep. I heard snoring.
Yeah, same.
Bless. All right, everyone deafen for a second. I'm about to fucking ear rape. Bless! Hey! Bless! Bless!
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Got him.
Welcome to the land of the living.
I knew I just had to scream a little bit. I'm glad I told everyone to mute because I was going to be screaming. Hey, it's time for your character introduction. You ready, buddy?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Finally.
Yeah, sorry. I know.
Oh,
I know you've been fucking bored as shit waiting. I know. Trust me. I feel bad, but we're here. So what is currently happening to catch you up? Because I know you passed out. The group is now in the Feywild. They're in Prismeer. Two of them are currently on top of this giant roadway. Essentially, it's called the Queen's Way. It's where this big red symbol is. That's where the group is. And they have spotted along this waterway right here, upon this stream, in this 20-foot tall, like overgrown swamp grass. There is something moving around. It's like they can't see what it is, but they see the grass moving as it walks. And one of them, Lion, has flown down there and is now approaching it, and it has stopped. It is you. So, as Bless, as your character is walking down this stream, you've been in the Feywild for probably about a week now, okay? You've been in the Feywild for about a week. You're not really sure where you are. You've been trying to get your bearings. Everything is overgrown. You're in a swamp. And you hear, coming from your right, the sound of the rustling grass. What do you do, Bless?
So my character Samuel is going to turn around and basically look at what's coming from the rustling grass, essentially.
Okay. At first, you don't see anything. The grass is so thick, overgrown. But after waiting a few moments, you slowly see something hovering towards you, floating above the ground. Just by a few feet is what appears to be a mannequin. You see it dressed in this very elegant robe attire, like silk white robes adorned with gold accents. And he's currently wearing boots of flying, and as you see the wings flapping at his ankles. As his blank, pale porcelain face meets your robotic face, everybody, if you would like to look into characters chat, this is what, in the Friday characters chat, above Caliph, this is what you all see. Or not what you all see, this is what Lion comes face to face with. Essentially, a large, living suit of armor. Very dark gray steel. Bits of metal encompassing parts where normally flesh would appear underneath the plates of armor. And two beaming lights for eyes in the visor. Lion, as you come face to face with this, what do you do?
Lion just looks at this guy, waves, and says, "Hello, friend. I am no one. As are you, I trust."
And Bless, as you hear his voice, you don't see lips move. He has a porcelain solid face like a mannequin. No mouth opens, no lips move, but yet you hear his voice anyway. You realize instantly he's communicating telepathically.
Well, he has a marker drawn face, but that's...
No, that's gone. He wiped that away.
Oh.
Yes, he did.
Boring.
This unit is wondering, how are you speaking to me?
Unit still qualifies as a name, good one. I would recommend going by no one.
No one is not a name.
That is the point. We are in the Feywild.
This unit does not have time for silly games. If you cannot provide a name, then this unit will simply leave.
I will not stop you, friend.
I would think not. And
As
I'm just gonna simply let you
yeah, as you're talking with Lion Bless, you feel your circuits corrupt. You know, from the Fey magic, everything that's happened to you, you feel a glitch, an error, something strange. As he says this, and normally your response would just be to disengage. It's useless information. Something about this broadens your mind. Hearing that names are dangerous here, normally you wouldn't even consider such a thing, but your code tells you to abide, to listen. a spark of something you've never felt before, something in your internals, in your stomach region. You feel shifting, moving, an uneasy feeling, something you've never felt before.
This isn't. This is strange. I've never felt something like this before in myself. And he's just looking at his hand, and he's just basically looking at his hands and just like making sure that nothing's wrong with him at all.
As you check yourself over,
Well,
Bless, you see there are chunks of your body that are missing, good portions that have been corrupted. You see strange glowing purple moss beginning to grow into certain parts of you. It seems the Feywild is trying to mingle with you, become one with you.
Could this be beneficial could this be beneficial? I do not know. Tell me one that has no face. I know you did not come here alone. So where's the rest of your friends?
I will not give you such information. However, I will not stop you from following me should you deem that the best course of action.
But why won't you give me information on them? I just want to meet them.
Out of character, you starting to sound like a Fey. You starting to sound real Fey-like, Fey.
It's mainly because his character's very obviously like computer. He's a computer. He's a fucking robot. So he's very like calculated and everything. I would say Lion, take you being a Japetan, you would kind of sympathize with this because you would understand what it's like to be kind of inhuman. You would like kind of like just out of character, like me to you, try incorporating into your roleplay with Bless's character. Like you recognize he's very logical and finding ways to bring logic into what like so here in the Feywild, knowledge is power. So it's illogical of me to tell you something that could give you more power than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, cool. Continue.
Okay. Well, Lion's just gonna sort of square up with well, not square up aggressively, but just sort of make himself level with this newcomer.
You drop you go from the hovering to you're now
Yeah.
actually standing on the ground. Okay.
Yeah, he's standing on the crowd now, and he just looks at him and he's like, "I know."
Even
Well, huh? Okay.
I was gonna say, can you guys even see each other in the tall grass? It's
They're
20
right.
feet tall
They're
grass.
right in front of each other now.
Yeah, they're like right in front of each other. So, Lion will just say, "I know what you are, Metal Brother. You are logic. I am emotion. There are things I cannot tell you because it would be dangerous for my team, myself, and even you. Because in this land, knowledge is power."
I'm sorry, what? I got a call. I'm sorry about that.
Repeat yourself.
He said, okay. He said, "I see you, Metal Brother. You are logic. You are of logic. I am of emotion. There are things I cannot tell you for the safety of myself and my comrades, and even you, because in this land, knowledge is power."
So you won't tell me where the others are. Instead, you're just going to keep it a secret from me?
No,
Though that
he
we
said he
both
would show
know
you. He did say he would show you. He said that you could follow him, but he just won't tell you where they are because verbal knowledge. So like you would understand that he's telling you that like telling people information in this place can simply be dangerous. So like you would understand that like maybe giving out information itself is the thing that's dangerous, not like knowing where someone is, but like the act of telling someone.
All right. I understand. I understand this. Show me the way then.
Perfect. As Lion, I assume you turn around and you begin to lead back to the Queen's Way.
Yes. Yep.
All right. And as you guys turn back to head to the Queen's Way, you find that... Is there any way to actually get up here? Hold on. Caliph.
No, once
No?
you go down, you can't get up.
Well, hey.
Even if you can fly.
That's the whole point.
Well, yeah.
You need to climb down the bridge, get to the mushrooms, and then from there you can climb some more.
Yeah, when you have a flying speed, it kind of fucks that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wow.
At this point, Keyleth would have started climbing down into the mushrooms, so he lands on the mushrooms, and then I'll make the athletics check.
Grevin, are you following Caliph?
I was looking through the eyes of my Krovax. Like I was, I asked someone to keep an eye on me while I was doing this, and he just wandered off.
All right. Yeah. Well, what is Krovax doing right now?
Well, he was looking around to keeping an eye on
Lion. Oh, so
yeah.
you would have seen everything happen. Everything that just happened, you would have witnessed it through the eyes of Krovax.
Okay, and then I will come back to myself as Krovax returns. And have you already started wandering away, Caliph?
Oh yeah, I'm on my way down.
Oh.
You see
Like,
Caliph in the distance starting to
I'm
shimmy
looking
down.
around like that bastard. I asked him to keep an eye on me. I'm
What?
gonna start looking at this in the direction of this mine here.
Looking off into the direction of the mine, you see that the gap that leads to it is very large. It seems to fall off into an infinite abyss of just nothingness. Looking in like the farther distance, you see that there's an old bridge that used to lead here, but you have no idea how one would be able to enter this area with how the fact that it just falls to nothingness.
Fly speed.
Of course, yeah.
Like how far of a distance is it?
Like 5
Far
miles.
enough that you can't fly.
That's 5 miles. So this bridge is what? 100 miles?
Oh yeah,
No,
for
the
sure.
map isn't to scale.
Oh, right here. Scale in miles, right here. Hold on.
Yeah.
I can see. So, little over 10 feet is 2 miles. So, that's about a mile. It's about a mile.
It's about a quarter. mile.
Easily flyable within an hour.
Yeah.
Does it look like there's is there lights on? Is there,
I
looks like there's people
encourage
there?
you to try. I'll send what happens to Orphan.
Well,
unless he wants to do it on his own. But I'm
seeing
pretty
as
sure.
Lion just encountered this new person, I would say maybe you're you're.
Oh, right now I'm not actually trying to go over there. I'm trying to gather intelligence of the surrounding.
Oh yeah, you
using
see
Krovax
that
myself.
all of these lights, like all these little openings, are lit up with light. Yeah, that's correct.
So it looks like there might be people there. And then do I see where I see Lion and the new Warforged guy walking around?
Yeah, you see they're making their way to the mushrooms. So they're going to where you see Caliph climbing down. You're like right here. Calith's climbing down. They're walking over.
Caliph in this time has already walked 2 miles away from me. That's weird. Well, a mile away from me.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start making my way over to rendezvous with them.
All right. It's an athletics check, right, to get down the mushrooms, Caliph?
Yes.
Okay. All right, make me an athletics check, Grevin. And as you two are both descending from
I
the
think
Queen's
not.
Way... Oh.
I don't think. Let me take a look.
Don't worry, I'll just fall and take. No, I've 17.
I am just going to stroke my little stuffed spider.
Ah, spider climb. Okay.
Yep.
There you
I'm
go.
just gonna walk down casually.
All right. And as you're doing this, while Caliph is busy trying to make his way down, you all see in the distance, right here, this balloon, it begins to crash. It slowly begins to spin out of control via a punctured hole, causing the wicker basket to begin to swing wildly and plummet out of sight.
Which
About
balloon?
this right here. Yep.
On the map.
I'm looking for it. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. And it begins to fall right towards the lake, about a mile from where you guys all are.
Can I make a perception check to see which direction it landed?
Yeah, for sure. Make a perception check to see if you hear the crash. Bless, if you do you want to make that? You want to do that too, Bless?
Do what again? Sorry.
Perception check to see if you hear the balloon crash.
You know what? Sure, I'll make that.
All right, roll us a d20. Bless's first check of the game, everybody! Woo!
Oh, yes, you can do it, buddy.
Not one, come
All
on.
right. This first one's going to determine how I do this whole campaign.
Lion.
Yes, I got 22.
Okay. Do you know how to roll in Owlbear?
Of course.
You already did.
I got a 15.
15?
D&D Beyond.
Oh no! Please,
Yeah.
please do roll an Owlbear. On the maps, we have a roll. There's a roll a dice roller. That way, the people at home can see the rolls in stream and video.
Man, I don't give a fuck about the people at home. Why
Ah.
don't they get their own dice rollers? Damn. I'm
I
joking.
know. I know you're good.
I
You're
love
good.
people at
No, I know.
I love
You're
people at
fine. I know. But yeah, so in Owlbear, when you're looking at Owlbear, like where you see all the like at the top left of your screen, there's like a little dice icon.
The
There you go.
playlist.
There you go. Perfect. I'll let you.
Either way.
I'll let you keep your 15 because that's higher. But just for future reference, just make sure to roll in Owlbear. All right. So I'm gonna let you keep that 15. And with the 15,
Yeah.
you hear the crash, you feel the tremble of the earth in the distance. And Lion, of course, you notice it too. Both of your attention snap to it. Do you guys say anything to each other?
Honestly,
I hear
I
this
just go.
too, right?
Honestly,
Yes,
I
you
just,
see it.
Honestly, I got a feeling. Samuel would say, I'm afraid that sound came from the distance over there."
Lion just
I'm
doesn't.
gonna.
Lion doesn't say anything. He just breaks into a sprint and begins to climb step with his boots of flying to eliminate any sort of obstacle that running might cause, running through grass, tall grass specifically.
Yeah, I'm
But-
just gonna follow him.
Yeah. So you run following him. Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna send Krovax in to investigate.
Okay. As you continue to make your way down.
Yep.
All right. As you and Caliph reach the bottom of the Queen's Way, you find the swamp. In the swamp is a giant crane. As it sees you, the crane takes flight. As the crane flies off, you feel the sticky mud squelching beneath your feet. Tangled mangroves grow out of the pools of the rippling water. Half hidden by thick fog, and purple mushrooms cling to rotting logs and stumps scattered throughout the marsh. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp before they are snatched out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs. Coming from one direction are several voices joined in a marching song. The singing grows louder as 6 bipedal rabbits wearing clothing emerge from the fog. 2 of them tug at the reins of giant snails, while the others carry clubs and slings. As Twisted, and Caliph, you both come face to face with 6 singing harefolk as they bellow their song. With sticks and stones will
Face to
break
face with what?
6 harefolk.
We didn't see them coming or what?
I just described them coming up and everything. It was the whole scene I was just
Gotcha.
describing.
Well, I heard you did the trip of the crickets and everything like that. I didn't know we got snuck up on by some hares.
No, they're not. They're literally. You hear them singing and marching up to you guys. With sticks and stones will break your nose, will beat you blind and steal your clothes. But none among us can compare to one wily, swift, and stand-up hare. Scarf that's glorious, thief notorious. His deeds are truly... What the fuck is that word?
Meritorious.
Meritorious. I've never heard that one before. With a
No.
wink and a grin, he'll show his cunning. A flash of his scarf, he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing, gasping, grasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer. Thanks to Agdon, Longscarf, Brigand's Prince of Prismeer. And as they sing their chant, marching up to you, Caliph and Grevin coming face to face with the two, while Lion and Samuel sprint towards the crashed airship, we reached today's end of episode. With that, I hope all of you beautiful adventurers at home have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, smash that comic button, hit that sub button, and tap that notification bell. And I will see all of you beautiful adventurers in the next episode. Everybody, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
Goodbye, everyone. And also, if you don't do what he says, I'm gonna find where you live.
He's
I'm gonna find where you live. You little shit.
He'll do it. He's crazy. He's crazy. No!